Arsenal face Aston Villa at Villa Park with a chance to put the pressure on their title rivals as they kick off the weekend's action. Manchester City face scalp-chasing Sunderland and could be 8 points behind. Mikel Arteta has faced yet more injury concerns as Christian Mosquera is set for a spell on the sidelines. The hope is that William Saliba can return for the clash in the West Midlands and give Arteta the reinforcement he needs. Unai Emery has had notable success against the man who succeeded him at the North London club. However, it was Arteta who masterminded a win away from home in this match last season despite the quality displayed by the home side. Emi Buendia struck with the last kick of the game to earn Aston Villa a 2-1 win against Arsenal and condemned Mikel Arteta's Premier League leaders to a first defeat in 19 games in all competitions. It looked like the Gunners had battled back to claim a hard-earned point when Leandro Trossard came off the bench to cancel out Matty Cash's first-half opener. But substitute Buendia was on hand to fire in a dramatic winner in the final seconds of stoppage time to move Villa to within 3 points of the top of the table. It was an absolute sickener for Arsenal, who found themselves behind at halftime after Cash nipped in front of the ball-watching Ebreki Ease and fired a first-time effort to the legs of David Raya and into the net. A clearly frustrated Arteta made a double change at the break, with Trossard and Victor Gyökeres replacing Ease and Mikel Merino, and the changes made an immediate impact, with Trossard turning the ball in from close range after Martinez had saved from Bukayo Saka. There were then chances for both teams to go in front, with Saka having one effort cleared off a line and substitute Daniel Malen firing wide at the other end. But as the clock ticked down, it looked like both would have to settle for a point before Buendia's last-gasp heroics sent the home fans wild. The substitute won it with almost a final kick in an enthralling contest to inflict defeat on Mikel Arteta's side and move Villa above Manchester City into second, now just 3 points behind the Gunners after an astonishing run of 9 wins in 10 games. Matty Cash had put Villa on course of victory in the first half, but Leandro Trossard came off the bench to equalize early in the second, and there were opportunities for Arsenal to lead. Emiliano Martinez saving sensationally from Martin Odegaard. But it was Buendia who was a hero to spark wild scenes of celebration in front of the whole end and give Manchester City the chance to move within 2 of Arsenal if they win their game in hand. Villa will be dreaming of the Premier League title themselves. Arsenal had needed David Raya to save well from Ollie Watkins early on, but Martinez was certainly busy the other end too. Ebreki Ease also having a goal disallowed for offside. It was Ease switching off defensively that led to Cash's opening goal. However, the Villa fullback was free to arrow the ball through Raya for the breakthrough. Arteta's response to bringing on Trossard and Victor Gyökeres for Ease and Mikel Merino turned the tide quickly, but it was a hard-fought contest that ebbed and flowed thereafter. While it would be wrong to say either side settled for a point, Arteta did opt to withdraw his scorer in favor of Miles Lewis-Skelly in an attempt to tighten up and avoid a first defeat since August, while Martinez took considerable time over his 94th minute goal kick. But Villa got the ball forward with bodies in the box. Arsenal were unable to clear their lines as the supporters in the whole end sucked the ball goalwards, and Buendia's rare calmness amid the subsequent melee has changed the complexion of this season.